Thank you, Christopher. And now, in other news, in their continued efforts to assist students with online learning, the Rotary Club of Montego Bay presented high-quality tablets to needy students earlier today. A member of the Rotary Club of Montego Bay, France Wigan, in speaking with our news team, explained that it's important to the club to ensure that they collaborate with schools to ensure they assist students that are in need.
Today is another special day for Rotary Club and the community because we have identified funds, raised funds to distribute valuable tablets to children in the community who are in need. As you're aware, this pandemic, this global pandemic has really affected the way how traditional way of how school is being conducted, or classroom or teaching is being conducted. And one of the major concerns or issues is a lack of technology in the homes. So we identified that, and we are trying to meet that need right now with the distribution of these tablets. We have about 4 schools right now, and we communicated with the guidance counselors and members in the communities to identify these individuals to ensure that they are not on any other government-assisted programs. And so many students are being left behind, and there's talk about there may be an increase in dropout rates because of lack of technology. So we don't want that to happen because that would put a serious dent in our community and the country on a whole. So that's been important to us to ensure that we communicate with the schools, identify the real needs, and meet those needs.
Mr. Wigan also pointed out that their efforts will go beyond this year.
Today we have 10 tablets today. It's a follow-up on previous endeavor that we had as a club, right here, same location, in distributing tablets. The thing about these tablets, they're I wouldn't say very expensive. They're designed for construction sites, meaning that they can withstand the abuse of a construction site. So they certainly can withstand any usage of a teenager, and they're like mini computers, so to speak. So we interviewed a lot of students who have had lower end tablets, and the main issue is that it could not handle the requirements from either Google Classroom or the various platforms that they have to use to engage in learning. So we said, why get lower end tablets? We could get 100 lower end tablets, but instead we wanted to get tablets that we know could be used and withstand the needs of the student and the school, so they could have it next year and the year after, because we're not quite sure where we're going regarding the pandemic. So we have to prepare for long-term and not just a short-term fix. As long as there's a need, we have to address it, and we can't just put a band-aid on issues that are so detrimental to our society. We have to engage, plan around it, and forecast. Like I said, hence why we acquired these tablets, so they will be able to facilitate learning next year in the event that we still have at-home learning.
President of the Rotary Club of Montego Bay, Major Nana Ajemang, outlined that the Rotary Club of Montego Bay continues its drive to supply not just tablets, but also needed water tanks to the schools of St. James.
The Rotary Club of Montego Bay has made it our responsibility to ensuring that no student is left behind in accessing education, as we believe that education is not a privilege to just the few, but it is a right to everyone. And this is something that drives us in making every effort to ensure that we help students in every way we can, so that they too can join with the others to enjoy quality education. For this year, we have been focusing on education. And so this is not the only project that we have done. We have also installed 5 water tanks to ensure that the schools do not lock down because of not having access to water. And as you are aware now, water is needed in our school institutions than ever. And so our effort in ensuring that every school in St. James has access to potable water. Is a mandate that we hope to accomplish in the future. And we so far distributed 35 tanks to schools across St. James, and this effort continues.
Student recipients in speaking with our news team expressed how this will help them with their studies.
Okay, my name is Kenisha Hines. I'm from the area high school, and I just want to say a very good thank you to Rotary Club of Montego Bay for the tablet. Now I can resume all my schoolings online, and I won't be missing any more classes.
My name is Shania Sterling. I'm from the Heron High School Institution 6th Form. And I want to say thank you to the Montego Bay Rotary Club for doing the honor of presenting me with this tablet, which I will use to further reinforce my studies in becoming a custom officer.
My name is Kevin Watson of the Herbert Morrison Technical High School. The career which I intend on pursuing is financial advising, and I'm confident that the tablet donated by the Rotary Club of Montego Bay will aid greatly in pursuing that.
My name is Stephen Gilchrist of the Herbert Morrison Technical High School. I'd like to thank the Rotary Club of Montego Bay for the tablets, for I can become a marine biologist, and also help me to complete my studies in my classes.
Still making the news tonight. Managing Director of the SCJ Holdings Limited, SCJH, Joseph Shakir says that preparations for Phase 2 of the relocation of Red Hills residents is almost complete. In a statement, Mr. Shakir said that the final steps are being taken to relocate the remaining residents who occupy lands in Innswood to Ebony Park, St. Catherine. H says they collaborated with Food for the Poor Jamaica to construct 10 housing units on lands at Ebony Park. Now these units are equipped with electricity from the Jamaica Public Service Company Limited, JPSCO, and water from the National Water Commission, NWC. Additionally, each residence is provided with a water tank. A further 11 units have now been constructed to accommodate the Phase 2 relocatees. Shakir says the remaining streetlights are now being installed, and each family that is relocated will be compensated a sum of 50,000 Jamaican dollars in addition to the reimbursement for fruit trees from their previous residences. SCJH has also started the process to get land titles for all the relocated persons. And that's our news package for you tonight. Thank you for tuning in to Mello TV Evening News at 8. I am Shelley-Ann Hill. Stay safe and pleasant viewing.